にいたんだ。ジュラトドスじゃない。あいつがボルボロスを。
Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it. I don't have the energy for this today. I really don't. Given you knew what you were getting into when you clicked on this. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the fucking title. It's Jyuratodus. What do you want from me?
Out the gate, I'm gonna say this. This fucker's going in F tier.
Why?
There is
Because it's a Piscean
Piscean
wyvern.
wyvern.
Fuck Piscean wyverns. Continue, please.
But no, like, Jyuratodus is literally just meant to be a fucking pest. Like, sure, there is far worse. There are far worse Piscean wyverns in the world. We'll get to them when we get to them. However, Jyuratodus, it is just meant to be an annoyance along the way. It's there for, like, one story quest. That's it. Apart from that, you will never touch this thing unless you are specifically going for a water element weapon in the early game. There are better water element weapons later on. I'm pretty sure we have better sources with, like, what? Doesn't, like, Namiel and fucking Coral Puke give water element?
Yes, they do. And there are Kolv Taroth weapons which do. I believe there are some Safi weapons that do.
Kolv and Safi both give every element weapon, so that's kind of cheating, but yeah.
But I would just like to. Aren't there only two Piscean wyverns in world? Isn't it Vajira and Bira?
You're forgetting about Levisioth.
Oh, he is in world, isn't he?
Yep. And is only good for one fucking quest where he drops the most amount of gems in a single quest.
That reminds me of farming Brute Tigrix for the armor spheres. But the only other time you're ever gonna fight Jyuratodus is in Rise, and why would you? You can actually not, because it gives you the option of, like, so many key quests, and it tells you, hey, you got to do these quests. Like, you used to have to figure that shit out on your own, but nowadays you get to see which ones you have to do, and he's one of them. But you don't have to do that one. You never have to fight him in Rise. You could just go without ever fucking fighting him. I don't even think he shows up in Rampages, so you don't even have to. But yeah, even the Fennec has low energy for this video. Wake up. We got a video to finish. Also, disclaimer, apologies for not ever uploading anything this week. Sunday was the birthday, yay, so I celebrated by not recording this week's videos. So that's where I've been, so, but we're back.
Yeah. Also, can we just talk about the fact that, like, the Jyuratodus armor sets, like,
boo.
God, it is so bad because I can't even find, like, stuff on the high ranks, and, like, master rank stuff. It gives 5 skills total across the entire set. Aquatic expert, muck resistance 1, water attack 1, ice resistance 1, and focus 1.
And 2 of those skills
that's for low rank.
2 of those skills are completely fucking useless.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Actually, hold on. Okay, let's go through those one by one. What was the first one?
Okay, hold on. That's specifically for the low rank one.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to find
Well,
where the high rank.
I still want to go over that because of what it gives you in low rank, because some of that shit is kind of weird.
Okay, the Jyuratodus Helm X, which I'm pretty sure is like, what is this from?
X.
This is. I'm trying to find like which game this is from because it is. This is no. This is the Rise one. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I would like to point out, Jyuratodus armor is so shit that the wikis don't even have a good list. There is no, like, finding a good, like, source
So
on what exactly it gives.
So I'm looking at World's armor set, and I believe this is the low rank set, given that it's using basic materials. So what I'm getting out of this is that we get, let's see, so you get what is this? Aquatic expert. Improves mobility in water and deep snow. Okay, you're getting that in low rank. We don't get to snow. I don't think ever. Till Iceborne.
Yeah, no.
There's no snow. So the only time is water, and there's only water in the. I know the desert has it, but does the ancient forest have any water in it?
Some deep enough areas to where it impacts you.
So basically, the only time you're ever going to be in these watery areas is when you're fighting Jyuratodus, or I guess Barith maybe, which is in the desert. So that skill is pretty much only useful for the desert, and only when you're fighting two monsters. I mean, maybe sometimes if Basil shows up over there sometimes, but this is low rank, right? So muck resistance reduces impairments to mobility while stuck in monster muck. Oh, again, Barith and Jyuratodus. Water attack, whoop-de-fucking-do. You get 1 level of that. Cool. It increases the power of water attacks. At level 1, that's plus 30. Cool. It doesn't even tell you what level of that you get. Hang on, does it? Where does it? No, I don't. You don't even get to know what level it is on the wiki. So that's some bullshit. Ice resistance. Again, the first ice monster you fight is fucking what? Lagiana? In the Coral Highlands? Which is at least 4-star? I mean, honestly, I don't even know if there is a low rank Leggy. I think there probably is, but still.
There is. It's just not super common.
And then you get focus, and that's good. That's the crown jewel of our turd here. Is that you get focus.
Focus. Whee! And then a low level as well. Like, it's not going to come up.
And the best part is, like, hang on, I don't even think the wiki tells you what piece gives you which of those. Yeah, no, focus. You get legs give you focus. So you get a level of focus from the Jyuratodus legs. So if anything, get the legs, you're set. And you could probably do what? Get that off of one fucking hunt? Like, unless it needs that stupid. That's the dumbest part too. Is this shit needs Gaiju whisker. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're not supposed to talk about armor and weapons, but it's so fucking bad. There's not even anything. There's nothing else to talk about. It's Jyuratodus. What else is there? Like, okay. Let's do the formula. We'll do the formula. We'll do it for you, the people who are gonna. I'm gonna get like 2 unsubscribe notifications because somebody's so butthurt over Jyuratodus being the best fucking monster. So. It always happens. Every time we cover the shitty monsters, people unsubscribe. I'm like, do you like this thing? Why? What's wrong with you? But anyway, Jyuratodus is okay, what does it do? It's a piece of shit that sits in the fucking desert and does nothing but be, oh look, we added another fish. Yeah, well, you had too many already. The first one was the one too many. Okay, Does it do that job well? What, be a piece of shit? Absolutely. You know why? Because it's a Piscean Wyvern. Fuck Piscean Wyverns. Let's see. What's next on the formula? Is it the game's fault? Well, no, it's the monster's fault for being a Piscean Wyvern, and it's also the game's fault for introducing a Piscean Wyvern. Let's see. Is it gonna show up in Rise, you think, Seth? I fucking don't think so.
I unfortunately think it might.
Don't, please. No.
I don't want it to. I don't want it to. Trust me, I do not. But what they've shown us so far is a little similar to the Wildspire.
I don't want it to give him. I want this bitch
I
shot.
don't
It shouldn't have
want
came back in Rise. It shouldn't have even came back in Rise. There should have been no Piscean Wyverns in Rise. If anything. If anything. Actually, didn't Cephalos come back in Rise? Or am I tripping? I don't think Cephalos is back. I think I could be just fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure I'm just stupid. Anyway. At least with the new mechanics in Rise, okay, I would have
Nope, Cephalos did not come back in Rise.
Okay. I given and only because of the wirebug mechanics and the new move sets and everything, I would have rather you brought back an actual fight in the Piscean. If you had to include a Piscean Wyvern, put Plesioth in the ring, because at least that's a fight, and B, I would enjoy it so much more to beat the ever-loving piss out of Plesioth with the infinite zero-sum discharge switch axe. That's it. Or Carpet Bomber. That's it. Jyuratodus serves no purpose in anything, in any way, shape, or form, and is a worthless pile of garbage that should never have been fucking created.
That's an understatement.
Oh, please, state more then.
I hate this thing. I avoid it, like, at all costs. Because it is just a pain in the ass. It is, like, it's an inconvenient fight, because God fucking forbid you accidentally step in the fucking mud. Because, fun fact, it drains you of all your stamina and considers it as a stun.
And you get sucked into it. If you are, like, that far away from the edge of it, whoosh, straight in you go. It just sucks you right in.
It's a time. It's a fucking time. I would rather fight literally anything else than a fucking Wildspire.
And
I would rather take a fucking level 1 fucking sword, like a level 1 sword and shield, and fight a fucking a master rank fucking Diablos. I don't care if I don't care if I time out. I would rather fight that and give it my all than fucking fight Jyuratodus.
And, you know, it's also a thing of, you get water blooded as well. I just remembered that too. But it's also a thing of, you know, some people are gonna be like, well, Bareth does the same thing with his mud. Yeah, but Bareth is also a fucking pioneer and an actual fun fight. So you're comparing apples to oranges here. Like, yeah, and Bareth's been doing this shtick since he was introduced in Try. Okay, Jyuratodus is literally just stealing a gimmick at this point, and that's the only thing he's got for him. He's just stealing a gimmick. That's it. He's just a fish Bareth. That's it. He's fish Bareth. Everything he does is Bareth. It's just all Bareth. So, I mean, yeah, I gotta get the board out, but do I even have to build up the dramatic shit for anybody? You're all watching this video. You know what's happening. You know exactly where it's fucking. I'm not even gonna open that side of the board because there's no need. We have two monsters on the dark side of the board. Got Ignasim here, this little piece of shit, and Plesioth right there on the corner where he belongs, in dead last. And is he gonna go up? No.
I will give Jyuratodus one commendation, and this is the only reason it's not going behind Plesioth. It only shows up in one environment.
Yep. And
It shows up in one area in all of fucking world, and that is the one thing I will fucking thank it for.
and on top of that, at least I can fight Jyuratodus where he sits. I don't have to sit there and wait 20 minutes for him to come out of the fucking water to run up on him and
Or
fight
use
him.
the screamer pod.
Or fucking just sit there with a bow gun and just shoot a fish in a barrel. I could just run up on this man and beat his dog shit ass inside out. Plesioth, I have to sit there. I either gotta fish him with a frog, I gotta fucking use a fucking sonic bomb, or I gotta just sit there and shoot him all fucking day while he sits in the water and I can't touch him and he can spray me with that fucking pressure washer that he calls a fucking mouth. So, yeah, no, Jyuratodus, you are 100% going in second to last place because Plesioth is still the worst monster on this list and most likely is not moving out of that fucking low tier, ass into F tier, straight in the boiler room of hell. I hate Piscean Wyverns. Anybody who plays Monster Hunter hates Piscean Wyverns. If anyone in this fucking community ever says they like Piscean Wyverns, I will call them out for being a lying piece of shit and I will banish them. Straight to the Shadow Realm. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200 Zenny. You're done. You're done. Anyway. There you go. That's the video. That's it.
That's it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.